Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me here today again in Stellaris in the 4.3 Cetus, the Reckoning patch. Not much has changed since the Infernals expansion, but a lot has changed. And that's why this patch is being called the Reckoning. And we're here to try it out. We're beginning segment 4 today. And as you can see, we are overlooking the Zirconium black hole. The game is paused currently, and we're 53 years in. It feels like I'm not really making the progress that I would like to, just as a gut feeling. But we've got a lot of colonies coming online, as you can see. There's a ton of colonies, and we've really got things going. Now, as far as the political spectrum is concerned, we've got the Yarpathian Ravagers here, who are kind of, well, they're hostile to everyone because they're purifiers, I believe is the term. And then we have a few other folks. We've got the Mechazuran Index, who has actually come out here to kind of claim this space. I'm sure that they'll fill this in here, and I'm okay with that. There's not really a good choke point, and if I look at these systems here, I don't really see anything of value. I guess we don't know what this one is all about, though. We've just kind of scanned it. So we haven't really done a lot of exploration north from Mathrop there. We do have a fleet of destroyers kind of sitting out here for protection, as the Index is kind of in a bad situation with us. They have a Casus Belli for Convergence, on our Convergence, for animosity. And right now we are in a non-aggression pact with the Yastin Coalition, which is kind of over in this area here, the blue. They've kind of taken over this part of the map. And the Azahotl Guardianship, some rock people here, I believe. And they're wary, definitely belligerent, but right now it seems like maybe there's a planet over here that they're taking care of as well. Molbion might become a choke point for us as well against them. The Index and the Yastin Coalition are inferior. We don't know enough about the Guardianship, and we know that the Yarpathian Ravagers are equivalent, but it's kind of hard to tell, so they don't have very many colonies. Now, we're still spying on them, which is good. And then we're kind of backfilling these areas here, but I don't expect us to find... Oh, we do have another planet. So I think that's... I think it's time to... Let's see, where is our nearest shipyard? I think it's over here. Let's push out a colony ship. Let's get that colony ship ready to go for this planet here in the Scod system. We'll make that probably a new sector of space. Now, ancient mining drones here, definitely can't take those. And then we've got an occupation flotilla. I think this is the Pirates 10K. We won't be able to go after the Seb system because of that. And then we've got Vlur that's floating about. Not entirely sure what he is all about. And I think this planet here has a colony going for it already. Yeah. We are at a little bit of an energy deficit because of all of the new colonies, and so I'd like to walk through the beginning here and just make sure that we've got our people focused on the right things. And by people, I mean machines, because we are a machine intelligence. So let's take a look at that. We're going to start in Red Ore here, which is one of our newer colonies down here to the southern part of our border. This will be the new expansion area that we go out after. The hope is to kind of colonize the remaining part of this arm, but I don't know how far down we'll get. We want to make sure that our empire gets large naturally, but we do have a lot of energy investment going out for, buildings and districts and pops, etc., etc. So, oops, I didn't mean to close that. So, Red Ore. This is a place where we could do some research, some engineering, and we have 450 jobs. Engineering, Hunter Seeker, logistic and replicators. So that's engineering research. Oh, and a little bit of biological research there. Interesting. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of more of a deep dive on some of the mechanics here. I'm still trying to learn how to manage colonies. I think over the past few playthroughs I've gotten better at it, but I really have to polish those skills if I want to get better at this game. And let me tell you, I do want to improve, and maybe play on some of the harder difficulties. So these guys produce unity and reduce crime, the Hunter Seekers, and the logistics they're producing trade. Interesting. And then the replicator is, of course, producing more pops. That seems like the one we want to go after right now. And we'll look at, whoops, I should be looking at this part here, -3. And I think what we'll do is we'll go after, where the heck is it? It's the machine assembly plants. What is that listed under here? Just so I can get to it more quickly. Under pops, of course. So we'll get a machine assembly plant going. That's going to give us a glut of jobs that come in. And I'm okay with that. It's just another 100 jobs. But we want to focus on bringing in as much pop as we can right now. The mining world of Low. I guess we can just do that on screen. Again, 450 jobs sitting out here. If I look at the economy, about the same type of spread. The Hunter-Seeker drones are already... We want to go with a more replicator. I want to bring out the replicators because that's going to get this colony up and running and start consuming some of these jobs. Get it growing, you know? We could throw some energy at these, but I don't want to do that just because we're kind of at a negative. So I want to hold some of that to give us a little bit of cushion. So that's looking good. Let's go to Low 2. And Low 2's got the same type of problem. Let's make the complex drones here. Yeah, that's good. And I do want to designate some planet specialization, but we're not going to do it on these nascent colonies here. They're just starting out. There's no reason to do that. So, and then let's jump over to Low 1. 2 planets with rings. It's beautiful. This has got a bunch of blockers on the energy, so we're going to have to deal with that. Massive glaciers. And an active volcano. Interesting. Looking at the economy. Let's go with replicators once again. Yeah, okay. I'm alright with that. So lots of real easy decisions on many of these colonies right now. Let's go to the tech world of Ijagan. Oops, that's not how you do it. And just looking at the surface here, not any buildings, not any districts. We've got hostile fauna, which gives us society research, and physics research. Yeah, this definitely needs to be a tech world. And we're sitting at 500, which were 150 jobs not worked, so we don't really need to do anything crazy with this just yet, but designating it a tech world is going to make it... And I'm going to start adding little tags to these so that I can kind of tell what they are. It might be easier in the organizer over here to keep an eye on that. Let's go to Mobian 2. Beautiful savanna world. Only 55% habitability for us, though, as machines. Doesn't really make sense to me. Now, we're popping out 2 generator districts here. I think I'm going to get rid of one of those, and I'm going to add this machine assemblies plant. And since we're almost tapped here, we don't have to make any additional changes to, you know, get these guys to grow with the replicators. But we will be adding a machine assembly plant after we get this generator district online. And that's going to give us, let's see, this gives us 200 jobs, and then another 100 jobs. So that's 300 jobs. We'll be looking at a pie's worth of jobs there. Ostique. In this beautiful... in this beautiful place here. They are building up a machine assemblies plant. Let's look at the economy. Now, we've got some maintenance drones, and this is for the generator... How do we get maintenance drones? Where are these jobs coming from? Oh. This is like the civilians of the machine world. I get it now. Okay, so we're at -9 energy here. We've got the machine assembly plants coming online, but I think what I want to do is I want to switch this to a generator district first and then reprioritize. And the reason that I want to do that is that we've got 10 folks that are unjobbed. So they're just producing trade, and a tiny bit of trade at that. And so I want to get them going into generator districts, and then we'll get the machine assembly plants going on, and that will kind of kick things off. Yeah, planet denizens, there's 10 spare here. All right. You guys all eventually learn how to do these colonies correctly, but for now, you have to suffer through. Let me know in the comments if you think that I'm going in the right direction, or if you have some other suggestions. I'm sure that there's some of you that are just going to laugh at my new strategy here. Because we got to beat the rest of these guys to market all the rest of these empires. The Zirconium Convergence will be the key leader of the galaxy. The Arctic planet Kergaros. This is a very important planet. A strategically important planet. It's hard to say that 5 times fast. Let's see all the stars. I'm trying to find the stars. Oh, there's one. Beautiful. Okay. This machine nexus here already has a stronghold. We've got 109 jobs available. If I look at the economy, we've got menial drones. These are the guys that are putting the work in. And we're up to about 891. And so what we want to do is... I want to put a machine assembly plant here as well. We'll eventually want to get rid of these, I think, once these planets kind of top out with their carrying capacity, once they hit carrying capacity. But we have a ways to go on that. Now, if I go to management, this is at +3. This is something I forgot to look at on the previous colony, so I'm going to do that. We'll go one more pass. Yarpathian. So we're almost to 1,000 pops here. 37 jobs, so they're ready to do something else. And it looks like we've got an ally foundries and a voltaic production yard, so that's going to give us 200 fabricator jobs and another 400 jobs coming in there for between these guys here. So that'll keep us employed in Yarpathian. Janloikasa. God, that's a tough one to say. It looks like we've got the same type of thing going on here. Yeah, we're just about topped out. These guys are still negative energy. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're positive energy here. Got to look at the planet-wide production, because this is just for this set of jobs. The complex drones are consuming alloys, and... Why are we consuming alloys? What job consumes alloys here? I need to know this. Ah, the replicators. Yeah, so those eat alloys. Makes sense. Okay. So I think we did Yarpathian. They're building... Yeah, Mathrop 3. Let's go to Mathrop 3. Continental World. This is also a strategically important planet. We're at 1.2k. This is actually really healthy. But we have only 135 jobs, so I think it's time to put something else down. Let's continue to build our pops. So we've got more... And we've already prioritized energy here. What if I do that? It's probably going to make our energy economy a little bit worse. Yeah, a lot bit worse. We need to keep the energy prioritization going on here. Let's jump over to Mathrop 2. Much smaller world here, but it is an Arctic, so 80% habitability. And we'll go ahead and do machine assembly plants here. Now, I've got only 128 jobs. This is actually a much larger population, but I still want it to grow, right? Still want it to be growing. And let's move to Fuzhou. These are a little bit more mature colonies that we have here. The Tundra world here in the Fuzhou system. And we've got plus 210 and 2K pops, so I don't think we need to really do anything here. I just want to check. Off-world prospectors give us living metal and volatile motes. And our economy is looking okay. It is at a -1 here. So making sure that we have, yeah, energy's all taken care of. You know what I think I'm going to do? This is the production yard. We could actually drop something else in here. What does this do? So this takes 1.6 energy and a one-time cost of 300 minerals and produces energy produced per 100 tech drones plus 0.5. Okay. So this is a nice increase on our efficiency, which would give us a boost for our current jobs. I think let's do that, because it's not going to add jobs. And I want to make sure that we're not, you know, we can use those jobs. We've got enough. Let's see. That's going to be... So the energy grid is going to give us a half per 100 tech drones. Plus 0.5. I'm not quite sure what that means. So is that going to give me another 2.5 energy from these guys? Because they produce 59 and consume 14. Yeah, not entirely sure. Let's see how that works. Well, we got Fuzhou going on something. Back over to the Mathrop system and Mathrop 1. Now, oh, you know what? And yeah, we've got the machine assembly plants. Okay. I know what I'm doing, I swear. We're at 2.2K, 54 jobs. We do need to expand here or turn something on. That would actually give us more jobs. If we look at the economy here, we've got 800 jobs here. And just the voltaic production yard. We could go and do a little bit more energy here. So I'm just going to do another generator district. We've got the machine assembly plant. Let's enable this. Oh, see that? Okay, that creates the jobs. Yeah, okay, got it. And then let's stop at the capital here in Tanzardis. And we've got our machine world. I love the backside of the machine worlds when the dark side. Kind of reminds me of Coruscant. Anyways. We could go to upgrade these bad boys, which is going to take volatile motes. We're only at +1, so upgrading these would actually put us in a bad volatile mote situation. 47 jobs, though. So we've got drone storage, which is our housing. And we've got the machine assembly plants and 6.4K. Now, our economy is all positive. And we're kind of maxed out on mining and tech. Or, I'm sorry, mining and... these are, I say tech because then it sounds like technology, but the energy producers. So, it seems like we need to prioritize energy production here again. And we've got... Oh gosh, this is now interesting. So, we've got the tech drones that are producing basically 210 energy. And so, and how many of them do we have? We have 1.5K, so that's 15. It's like another 7.5 energy, if I'm reading that right. Let's just see. So, real quickly, on Zircon, we have 1,500 drones producing energy, and that produces 210. And we might get 7.5 from that. That's interesting. Now, where's the other one here that we were doing? Was it Mathrop 1? It was Fuzhou. Yeah, so we're going to do some basic napkin math once those things get finished, which is why I'm looking at it here and just noting it. So Fuzhou has 500, which are producing 59. And so I would expect to get another 2.5, unless I've done my math wrong. Okay. So that has been optimized. I'm happy with that. Oh, he's down there. Oh, look, you can look down on that. That's cool. All right, let's do one more pass, and we'll try and do some designations on this pass, with the exception of some of these smaller colonies, unless they've got something like this is here. Habitability and happiness, but engineering research from jobs is plus 20%. This pretty much has to be a tech world. You know what I mean? This one has been designated a mining world, and we've got, wow, 12 districts here. That kind of makes sense to me. So we'll do mining. And throw mining on that designation. We shouldn't need too many of those. This machine nexus, low 2. We have a pretty good split here, and nothing in the way of planetary attributes that would point us in a specific direction. And so we're going to leave this one. This one will just be left without a designation until it grows larger. Back to low 1. The same type of thing is happening here. We're just going to wait, you know? This is already designated as a tech world. Oh, you know what? Darn it. I forgot. So, plus 5. This is great. Great growth. Plus 6. Plus 3. Another plus 3. Another plus 2. The maintenance drones are going to convert. Yep, okay. Or maybe migrate off planet. This is a pretty small world, but it's a tech world, so we're going to respect that. And we'll probably just specialize and put a bunch of tech stuff down and call it a day. We'll go with central nexuses. Mulbion. Again, low habitability. I don't really see an advantage here, so maybe we'll just put these guys on... How about some Unity? I haven't really done Unity, Unification Center. We do need to focus on Unity. Astique. So this colony is not growing. Oh, estimated assembly next month. Okay, 2.76. Got it. And we've got the machine assembly plants that are going to be coming online and a generator district. Why did I put the generator district? Oh, because I want energy. We can get 10 mining out of this, but we could... This is actually pretty decent here. So, you know what? What I think I'm going to do with this one is let's just make this... We'll build the generator district. We'll probably make some energy here. But then we'll do alloys, because we need a ton of alloys. Mulbion 1. We have extra folks on this planet. Oh, hey. 100 jobs. But why do we have extras? Okay. Let's build a machine assembly plant. That'll give us some more jobs there. These denizens are going to move around, I think. As far as designation is concerned, we need this world to do something useful. And we don't really have a lot of districts here. We can't even build energy districts, so... And this is Mulbion. Where's Mulbion again? We might need a fortress world here, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do fortress world. I don't know why. Just for the fun of it, you know? Kagaros. So, low number of districts here. And I don't want to make another fortress world. But we have 20 of these guys. So, we can actually go with... You know what? I don't really want to risk fighting in this area with an alloy world, but it kind of feels like we need to. We'll just make this alloys. Yelbarasta. We're plus 37. We got some alloy foundries and a voltaic production yard on the way. Again, not super good with this here. I don't think that we need a lot of mining districts because our minerals are just so darn good. We definitely need the energies, which is what we're doing. But let's make this another alloy world. Am I doing alloys? Yeah, I am. Just add the S in there. Genlo Hikasa. This little moon next to the toxic... I think this is a terraforming candidate. Doesn't say. Alright, well, let's take a look here. So, we're building heavy industry on this guy. It's already designated as a forge world. We don't have a lot of districts. This is a pretty small planet. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. Make us some alloys. Mathrop 3. So, some of our better populated colonies here. I'm just looking at a couple of things. So, Mathrop 3 might become our fortress world for this strategically important planet. And yeah, the reason that I say that is because I've got the 20 districts. And this is a border system. So it makes sense, since I've got 3 colonies here, to have one of them become a fortress world. Mathrop 2, on the other hand, is parasitic production, which is resources from jobs. The unfortunate thing here is that we only have a very small number of generator districts, so we could make this a mining world. And that'll give us 2 mining worlds, I think, right? Yeah, low 3 is going to be a mining world. And then this place. And this place can crank out the minerals. Look at 18 districts population, or possibility, here. So, yeah, I mean, we built one of each of these, so it's semi-balanced. But, you know, for now, that's pretty good. This guy's converting. Okay. Let's go to Fuzhou. And I don't know what to do with this world here. Let's make it a Unity world. Because Unity is important. I never put enough emphasis on Unity, so I'm trying to turn over a new leaf here. And then back to Mathrop 1. And again, very limited in its ability to produce stuff here. It's designated as a mining world, but I don't think we're going to keep it that way. I think we're going to prioritize... Let's just have it be a tech world. It's a border system, but, you know... Like, we won't build any more districts. We'll make sure that we prioritize these. And then going back to Tonzardus... A forge capital, a capital extraction. What the heck is the difference between... Oh, okay. So forge capital is going to produce us alloys. And we do have a bunch of those. This is going to make menial drones and workers better. And this is a machine capital. You know what? Forge capital seems like good. It seems like it's going to be a good choice there because we've got the heavy industry and we're doing some tech here as well. I don't know that I'll build any more districts here. We'll probably start doing these districts, if that makes sense. Can we take care of the prototype machinery? No, we need alloys. Okay. Got it, got it. Okay, I'm happy with that. That was a little bit of extra time, but I think it's actually going to be worth it in the end, where we have some designations for our colonies. We kind of know what we're focusing on, etc., etc. So yeah, we'll continue to focus on that, and hopefully just do, you know, real quick balance passes in the upcoming episodes to make sure that our economy is set up correctly.
New augments researched. Strap in.
We got a toxic terraforming candidate, SCOD 4. Okay. And now we've got the ability to form a federation. And part of me hopes that we can get these three guys that are surrounding the Ravagers in a federation. I'm kind of thinking that might be a good idea. We're gonna have we've got a few fortress worlds, so maybe this makes sense. Also, atmospheric filtering, which is odd to me because we're machines. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna do this because it's gonna give us habitability, which will give us a higher carrying capacity. I think it increases the growth of population, and we definitely want that. So we're sending the 3rd Corvette Patrol up to Kuiper here, just to make sure that we've got some folks along the border there. I do want to check in on our espionage setup. Okay, so we've got a bunch more information here.
Build job complete.
We'll launch another... Oops. We'll launch another guy here. Oh my goodness.
We've data mined this system dry.
Excellent, so Scott is done. Let's go and surveil that system. Once you're done,
research. Strap in.
We've got materials workshop coming online, which is excellent. A Starhold. You know what? Oh boy, that's a tough decision. Yeah, that will give us the defense that we need in these areas. So Mathrop, Kuiper, Kurgaros, Molbion, and potentially Xeris. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's going up to the Kursex system. It's a long ways. Oh, maybe we didn't have this all set up right, so... Oh, wait. No, they got built down here, that's why. But yeah, the colony management, I've just done such a horrible job in the past and put an enormous strain on my economy by overbuilding. And so the new strategy is, at least for now, is to try and make sure that all of these worlds are in a situation where they can kind of function a little bit more without dragging the global economy down or the galactic economy down. System-wide, it's not global, it's not galactic, because that's the whole economy. Cognitive node leveled up. I don't think we can do anything but expertise computing too. That's nuts. Whoops. Clicked the wrong one away. Regulatory node has got trust cap, jobs, council agenda speed, more trust cap. Deep connections is good, but we'll do this. Code breaking and encryption. I'm okay with that. Did we lose the colony? No, I guess not. That's too bad.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
More tech coming in. Exotic materials labs. Lots of choices here. We do need the fusion reactor. That's going to allow us to power some more ships. Hyperlane breach points is a nice automatic resettlement. Hyperdrive 2. This will definitely help us with... Yeah, let's do that.
Build job complete.
Okay. Where can you go? Yeah, I guess you go back that way.
Could be a sweet data package here.
It probably is. So the war is actually progressing over here with, as a whole, dipping into the Ravager space.
The system has been cased.
Okay, so you're done. Can we do CAF? Yeah. The Legion node is leveled up.
Something's out there off-grid.
Let's just do interplanetary defense. I'm not sure that's the right move, but it is. Okay, so we're losing control, we're losing contact with our operatives as they steadily more secure areas. There's a chance we could lose our presence there altogether. These interruptions are likely caused by sloppy shielding technology. Okay, yeah. Wait, we've lost all contact with our operatives to the gather. Okay, so... Yeah, that's too bad. Got medium military intel with them. Fanatical purifiers. Those Ravagers.
This system's secrets are ours.
Let's go here. Oops. This is the one I want. Oops, no, it's not. It is the one I want. Let's build that starbase. Okay, and then... So we wanted to look at Zircon and see what our energy situation there is. And it looks like they've completed building the energy grid. So let's look at what we're outputting now on energy grid. So our tech drones, we're up to 1.6 and we're at 207. Oh, you know what? Maybe this increased as well. Because this is negative. This is less. And we've actually grown quite a bit. Zircon needs something else to happen here. We've got research labs. Let's throw another research lab down. That's going to give us 180 jobs. And then it looks like we've only got 3 more districts we can produce here. So let's produce another district here, which gives us physics, biology, engineering. Lose 400 housing and some fabricator jobs. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I didn't really learn anything from that, and I probably should have gone back and looked much sooner. These guys are still producing 60. What the heck does this do? Interesting. Alright, well. Maybe I don't understand the math, and that's the problem. But that's a little disappointing. Let's make sure we get our science ships going. Yeah, this guy here. You need to go down here and survey. Time for another territory grab, you guys. We'll close this up. Close the loop on these guys here. Rescue... Okay, so we've got to rescue the shuttle survivors. We need a science ship. Alright, so... let's stop. And go out here and research those. Do the research project in the system. Mission accomplished. Hey, 70 current intel, which is great. Let's do another one of those. I wish you could just kind of set those on auto and just have them auto-complete, you know? That would be really nice. This energy number is getting worse, unfortunately. You are not doing anything. Vran Trade Commission. Okay, so we've got... oh, some more rock people. Friendly greeting. We'll be friendly with you if you're friendly with us. We need to claim this system. Study the mists. Hey, we've got some exotic gas from it. That's nice.
Booting up a new colony.
Kursek. Starting up. Excellent. First Order Core, 1,400 fleet power. Did they just not respond? That's hilarious. Let's go talk to our new Vrand Trade Commission. Let's establish an embassy. Probably should have done that earlier. Oops, no, we want Scod. Nonagon's leveled up. He's governing Karagos, so it's the... yeah, this sector here, the Karagos sector. I guess we'll do that. Ah, we're going negative with our energy here, folks. It's not good. Why does it say we have 167 available? Oh, it's because... okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, we're kind of crowding a little bit. I'll do one more. Do a quick pass through these guys. It's going to be a tech world. Let's get our machine assembly plant going. Don't need to prioritize that. Excellent. Okay, so they have a 1K fleet there. Ooh, we're... Oh, hello. They have 2K... Seems like I need to create another fleet. Let's go here. And let's see. So there's another issue that we need to deal with here. And do I really want to? I don't want to deal with it right now. But I do want to close my border. Okay, so the end of 2256. So we've got just a little less than a year, and then we can close our border on these guys. Guys, get out of here. Oh, that's...
We've constructed something game-changing.
Why are you not doing anything here? Yeah, we don't want you being attracted. Let's throw 600 energy at that. Oh my gosh, 100 energy a month. It's the energy crunch, you guys. Hexagon. Take that. Guess we'll just take Resilient for now. I don't know if these guys are going to go back to war with us immediately after this, but it would not surprise me. Okay, so
Trace complete. We got him.
Now I go down here. Hopefully that's the last we hear of that from those pre-FTLs. Yeah, that might turn in... Red Ore might turn into it. Oh, it already is a tech world. That's great. All right. Let's go with some Unity. Our Unity production is pretty stagnant.
We've constructed something game-changing.
And where is SCOD 3A? Let's colonize that bad boy. Kneel before SCOD. Oh, hey. Oh, okay. We still have a little ways to go. I'm getting excited about this. I want to close the border. They need to get out of our systems.
Booting up a new colony. New digs. Time to get comfortable.
Okay, Kursek is done. So, yeah, let's focus on replication. That's the important thing. That's going to give us a +5. And we'll actually go ahead and claim Afris here in just a moment, and Calf. Let's try and acquire an asset. We're a little over on our fleet capacity. So our Starhold can't come soon enough. We're going to try and play defense here for a little bit. And if I look at the Mechazurian Index, yeah, we're improving with them slowly. So I'm going to draw down here. We're going to send the destroyers back down to Karagos, just as a form of solidarity, and noticing that, oh boy, they've really, oh, that's the Azahotls, so they're probably trying to backdoor the Azahotls. Yeah, get out of our territory. Scod is done. Let's claim Afris. You know what? We'll just pop some energy in there. Our healthy mineral economy. Gosh, we're just gobbling it up. We're going through energy faster than a Garlic Festival attendee can go through Tic Tacs. My goodness.
New augments researched. Strap in.
There's habitability. That's going to increase our speed, our research speed. The fleet command limit is intriguing. We don't really need a bioreactor. Oh, maybe we do. Yeah, look at all that food. Let's do that. And then we have... Yeah, we're going to turn this thing on. And I think we'll go... This is a tech world, but we're going to put some bioreactors down to help us with our energy situation. This is a nice producing energy world.
Build job complete.
Excellent. Look at all those minerals coming in from Yaragana. Yaragana get a lot of minerals. Okay, I'm done. That was bad. Sorry. Zoldiori and Seb will stay uninhabited for the time being.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Oh, hey. You should be surveying. And go over here, I guess, and build up that system. And then go back the other direction. Is DM a place that's a +3? Not really. Okay, yeah, we were given him minerals. We're gonna start getting a lot more minerals now. We were kind of handing them out like candy. Looking for single stars that are a good candidate. So this is a good candidate here. Newly founded colony is Skod. Focus on replicators. And yeah, good luck. Let's make Skod part of its own district, shall we? Oh, you know what? Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, probably can't do that. Okay, so they can't... Low can't grab any other parts, any other districts. Kagaros also cannot. Let's restructure this a little bit. Drakbok just won't be... Yeah, so Scott is just going to have to be out on its own here. There's no other way to kind of get more colonies in there, so that's fine. Newly founded colony. We do have a lot of them.
Build job complete.
Okay, so where do I want to send this guy next? Yeah, send him around. Who is this? Why are you... Frigates. Okay, why are you in our space? They closed the border on us, but we did not close the border on them. We just gave them a fast travel back to their own spot. They did take... It looks like they took the pull core system from Azahotl. Still going after that asset.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Quantum energy states. This is going to... Hang on. Plasma regulation array, which gives us max generator... Wow, that's a lot of generator districts. And tech drones 5%. So what does that do for our energy economy? Hopefully it helps. Not a lot of stuff that I'm really excited about here. Sure, let's do unified field theory. Earth is chasing that right now. Just for reference. It's one of those dreams. Okay, so that took about... Gave us about 20 bonus energy, which is fine for now. At the end of this year, I'm going to do a quick colony cycle as well. No fleets need reinforcements, but we're over our cap.
This system's secrets are ours.
Excellent. Yeah, we're going to go down there. Once you're done, then go take care of the CAF system.
Something's out there off-grid.
It's alright. Ooh. While Zirin doesn't have anything associated with it here. And Wow, is that Datha Anna? In Convergence space, this is probably our Dyson Swarm. I'm just saying that. Just gonna call it out right now. Oh, hey. Let's go mine those volatile motes. Before we forget... Oh, hey.
Build job complete.
Excellent. Okay, so go out here and build that outpost. And then you'll be building, probably just rolling along here, getting different things. Maybe we'll throw that Dyson Swarm out this way. That's hilarious that they took Pole Core. I'm hoping that this is relatively isolated until you get down this direction. It's kind of what it looks like, at least from this point of view, so that's great. I think we'll send one science ship this way and the other science ship this way. And it's not going to kill us to have another construction ship, so let's order one. And let's do that colony pass now. So 135 jobs here. This is a forge capital, so we're going to have to go pretty hard on that, I think. But let's get our next research lab up and running. It's another 2 energy, which is fine. This will help with our tech. It still kind of seems low. I think we should be much higher than that, but I'm just not sure how to handle the early game correctly for that. If I look at growth, this place grows like wildfire. And, you know, everything is... Wow, it's pretty good. This planet is positive energy, but it needs to be more positive energy, although I don't know how we could do that. Let's go to Mathrop. Mathrop is at 2.4K. It's pretty sparse here. We did turn on a bioreactor. Let's build another... How come I can't build another one? I guess we could just throw resource silos down. That'll give us some more storage. That doesn't give us jobs? No, okay. So this is supposed to be a tech world. So what we could do now is... Yeah, we may as well do the specialization next, and this is going to be a research enclave, so we'll just do that. This is going to be a Unity world. Why can't I build... I guess it can only build 1 bioreactor per planet. But it doesn't say that, does it? And I just can't see it? Is that what's going on? No? No, not really. We only have 25 jobs left. So we need to get something else going here. Let's do... That's extra jobs. Let's do our specialization. This is a unification center. So we could build an administrative hub, and that's going to give us coordinator jobs. I feel like our energy game is bad right now, so we need to get this up and running. But we only have 4 districts. Can we blow up any of the blockers? No, we can't. Okay. So I guess it's voltaic production yard. That gives us 2 more. Hang on. So this gives us just 2 more generator districts. And a generator district gives us 300 housing and 200 jobs, whereas a voltaic production yard just gives us 200 jobs. Boy, these are kind of bad then, it seems like. You would want more generator districts. That seems like it's going to be more convincing. But we don't need it right now because we've... Yeah, okay, so leave that open. This might go away. Let's build another one of these because that's 300 housing and 200 jobs. Gosh, how am I so bad at this? Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Very bad. Let's go with... let's build another one of these guys. Is that what I want? No. I need to focus on energy. So, do I want to do... That's kind of... I don't really like this. It's not... It hasn't convinced me that it's good. Let's build another one of these. Let's build 2. Mathup 3 is the fortress world. planetary defense. But we need energy. We're kind of behind on our energy. We're down for the count on energy, guys. So let's go with another generator district here. Chenlo y Casa. It's going to be a forge world. Let's bring another energy district online. These guys are -4, -5. Got another forge world. They're energy positive for the moment, but they're going to go energy negative pretty shortly here. We do want to get some pops, so we'll do our machine assembly plants, and then we'll throw one of these guys down. Kirgaros is an alloys world, or a forge world. And positive energy, let's get them producing more energy. 100 jobs and 7 planetary denizens that aren't doing anything. This is a fortress world. Molbian 1. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, -20. Look at that. These guys can't produce it, though. They have to import energy. Okay. Another forge world. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to max out the districts, and we're not even going to do the specialization. Because what does this do? This gives us 3 building slots and 100 jobs. And we don't really need the buildings right now. Because this is 300 housing and 200 tech jobs. Okay. Molbian is Unity-based. I'm just going to build something for everybody here. Everybody needs a little something right now. Get the generator going. Scod. This is auto-designated. Oh yeah, this is definitely a tech world. It's saying it's a tech world. We're just making it a tech world right now because of that planetary attribute. And they've got plenty of jobs, so we don't have to worry about this guy. Did we set them to replicator? Yes, we did. Okay. All right. Moving on to low 1. And I think in future segments, you guys, I promise that I will make sure to do some of this off camera and just kind of hit the high points for you, because it will probably become pretty rote as far as what we're doing. For now, though, I think it's fun to... I'm talking through what I'm doing, because not because I'm an expert, but because I'm learning. So, don't know what we're going to do with this world. Maybe we can make it an energy world. We definitely need energy worlds, which is generator. Doesn't have a lot of districts, though. That's kind of a stupid thing, isn't it? Just make it a tech world. Low 2. Wow. We kind of got close to that one. Too close. Too close. Yeah, we'll just make this... I wasn't ready to designate these before, but now I am. Because I think it's going to be good to work towards it, you know? And we'll build one of these guys straight away. This is a mining world. So we've got, let's see, 13, 12 here. Don't really need the mining district, though. We need the generation right now. Nothing here, and nothing here. Yeah, okay. Things are looking good. At least they're looking good there. The Ravagers haven't really made a move. it looks like Azotl has made a grab at some territory, Marineb there, the Marineb system, and, you know, kind of keeping them at bay, making problems for them. The fact that our border is closed is going to make it challenging for them to get back to Polkor, so this could be retaken, but I'm guessing this is a little bit of a trek to get back to the Polkor system. Yeah, look at that. They've isolated the Empire.
The system has been cased.
Excellent. So what I want you to do is go here and survey. You're going down here. You're going up here. I want you to build a megastructure, actually. Oh, Yastin is, whoa! I don't know what just happened, but, we went from negative to modestly positive, which is great. Energy crisis has been solved. Just kidding. Probably not. But you never know. We'll definitely work the colonies with an energy production prioritization to begin with. And then after that, you know, we'll work on whatever the planet's focus is so that they have a little bit of base energy jobs built up. Yeah, here we go.
We've data mined this system dry.
Okay, he's going there. Oh wow, that was quick. No, I want you to stop. And I want you to go this way. So we've got some potential planets here. Okay, so this is the next choke point. And this is probably going to go straight to, I'm guessing, Azotl. Who is this? Oh, the Vran Trade Commission. Yep. Gosh, we still haven't gotten Galcom. I'm surprised. Federation's End has got 2 potential planets to inhabit. Oh, this is great. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff, guys. Another choke point here at Federation's End. Maybe this goes out. I'm not sure. All right. Okay, our science ships, do they have something? No orders. You're going this way. You're surveying. Whoops. Hold on, hold on. What did I do? Survey this system. You. Survey that system. I'll get it right eventually, guys. Nephroid. Yeah, we'll take aggressive. And then Icosahedron. Fire rate, and weapons damage. Let's just go with that. Perfect. I think our energy set is gonna kind of get jacked up a little bit here, guys. It's gonna vacillate or fluctuate quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know why you would take the other one and just take the loss, but Panicked Operatives is... That's part of espionage, my friends. Whoops. Oh, no, I clicked abort accidentally. Whoops.
Build job complete.
Yeah, we'll have him come down. This guy is building our next Dyson Swarm, which is excellent. 2060. 60 years in. What's going on Brius here? This is a pre-FTL. This is the hive mind Gestalt consciousness. I'll take that physics research.
We've constructed something game-changing.
I don't know if it's game-changing, but, you know, harvesting volatile motes is not anything to sneeze at. So we'll leave it there. That's fine. Hopefully, this world will reveal something and we'll just charge for it.
Complete. Something's out there off-grid.
And Oloid is going to go down to Markaz. We're going to skip some of these in favor of charging to the next choke point. I'm guessing that there's maybe one or two more connections to these arms here. I kind of like the galaxy, the armed galaxies, because you can kind of get more narrow choke points in areas. Or at least that's the way it seems. I've never played on a spiral, at least that I can remember. But the energy crisis has been averted, thank God. At least for the moment.
The system has been cased.
Just ripping through these guys, making sure. So this guy here, it's a 50. We can colonize 2 worlds. Xeris? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to do it from here. Inside our borders. Okay, so then, yeah. Then we have to do it from here. Let's make a... Yeah, we got to get colonies out. I want to grow.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Go here. They're hard to keep track of, the Ravagers, aren't they?
We've constructed something game-changing.
No, that's too far. Don't zoom in quite so far, please. I'm keeping these guys busy. We got the Iota aliens here. Can we assign an envoy? Huh. That's a tough question, because I'd like to. But I also... Let's take a look at our political situation. So, Mechazurian. They won't have that. But they... And their rival... Their equivalent technology, but their pathetic fleet power compared to ours? How? We've got such low fleet power. We've got 2 colonies. Oh, they're tiny, that's why. We'd absolutely destroy them in the economic game. Having another envoy would be nice. You know? Vran Trade Commission. These guys are xenophobe. How do they become a trade a trade commission? That's really interesting. Oh, I didn't even realize I could do this. Puzjok Society. Where are these guys at? Oh, this is a pre-FTL. Okay. Okay, that's actually moderately useful. If it kept the filters here that were set here, that would be even better. But I'm okay with that. We'll come back and get Hokrai and Sioruta in a little bit. Lots of surveillance going on there.
This system's secrets are ours.
Excellent. And not sure, but there's this probably signifies that there is another empire down here. And I want to get this guy and... Gosh, that's a bunch of choke points, isn't it?
Time for some new chrome.
Excellent, excellent. Great. The bioreactor. Starbase capacity +2. We're at 7 of 8. That's a half an envoy. Oh, these are all really tough. Really tough decision here to decide what I'm going to go after. I know we've got some climate control with the massive glacier. I know we've got some massive glacier blockers that we need to clear on some of our colonies. It's really hard to say, though. The Edict Fund in base intel level might be nice, but... Oh, gosh. Yeah, we'll go... Whoa, that's... Gosh, those are really long-running techs. I'd prefer something shorter. Yeah, let's go there. That's 34 months. 6 months, and we get the Starhold. So I'm going to try and save some alloys to do that. That will be nice. We won't upgrade this guy yet. Federation's End is a good place to kind of stop.
Could be a sweet data package here.
And then do some more exploration there. Mission accomplished. Let's acquire an asset. Oh, hey, they've bombed themselves into oblivion, and we have superior fleet power. That's great. I do like having superior fleet power. Superior economic power would be much more desirable. 20 days before this colony ship is ready to go. Should be popping out any second now. There we are. Wish you could just right-click on that and say colonize, but... Colonize this planet. We're going for a tomb world, guys. 50% habitability.
We've data mined this system dry.
Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, so we can pop out 3 more colony ships here. It's kind of embarrassing. It's a lot of colony ships. You know what? I'm going to build another construction ship here, too. Do that first. These guys aren't... We're not focused on claiming territory.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
There is our Starhold. Excellent. Mining subsidies, edict. Mining purification plants. Okay, that's that bonus. The bonus building. And specialization. Oh, that gives you 3... Space torpedoes, which is going to give us the frigate. Exotic gas. Oh, gosh, there's so many good... No, I want to take all of these. Oh, it's such a hard decision, but it kind of has to be made there. It'd be nice to have some torpedoes. We haven't played with them, and with this balance patch that they've done here in the Reckoning, it seems like something that we have to do. You know? So that's what we're gonna do. Trapezoid. Void Hunter and Unyielding, so we could go... Let's just go that direction there, that's fine. We need to get this Schucherbach. Schucherbach.
Could be a sweet data package here.
I can't say that. Sorry, everyone. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Yeah, if this is a dead end, then this is our next choke point right here. And it looks like it goes here, and that's it. Then we can draw down on Xeris. Just make this a regular star base after we spin these two up. Yeah, you know, I'm actually going to start... as we're wrapping this episode up,
this system's secrets are ours.
I'm going to start by doing some surveillance and just, you know, ripping through our colonies one more time, just off camera. And I'll note anything that needs to be noted for segment number 5. But we've done a great job of
new augments research. Strap in.
Pretty strategically and pretty dramatically increasing our territory here. And in relative safety, I might add. Let's go here. And actually, no, let's not go there. Which ones do we want to upgrade? We want to upgrade this one here first. So I'm only going to be able to upgrade a couple of these, I think, for the moment. Yeah, we're lacking the... Yeah, so we could only do that one. I probably should have done Karagos and then Kuiper, but we'll leave it at that. Quantum Relations Annex has been done. Astral Harvesting has come back. And... yeah, let's go with that. Hyperdrive 2 seems important. That'll make our ships faster as far as jumping is concerned. Sublight, not so much, but, you know. Okay. As a whole, and Ravagers have made peace. The Ravagers' empire has been cut in half, pretty much. They won't last very much longer. We probably have an opportunity to go to war here and secure some of this territory for ourselves. But unclaimed territory is much easier, much less energy to secure. Pre-FTL at Federation's end.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
Acknowledged. Okay. Busy, busy, not busy. What are you doing? Maybe we have one too many construction ships now. I could send one back this direction. In fact, I think I'll just take this guy and move him back. And that way we can pull this one down. That'll be 3. That'll be more than enough. Let's get that Starhold up and running. Bavarian civilization. Okay. Should be almost done surveying that system.
Booting up a new colony.
Okay, we've got that surveyed. Let's go here. Oh gosh, really? Okay, so we don't have... Yeah, we need to do something about that. So we're going to sell... That's why we can't do it. I don't know that we're going to be able to control all of this area. And you're going that way. We're going to turn you around. Oh, we don't have the influence now. Okay, no, we're not going to turn you around. Okay, that seems like a good place to leave it for segment number 4. Let's go zoom in on our friendly colony here, Scod, the tech world. And we'll leave it there. Segment 4 has been fun, guys. Thanks for joining me here in Stellaris, the 4.3 Cetus patch. And in fact, I should note this is 4.3.1. They got a slight upgrade recently. A little balance, not a balance patch, but a little patch for a couple of things. I forgot what's in the patch notes. But yeah, we did move up. All the same, thanks for joining me for our new Zirconium Convergence series, where we play the Machine Empire. And as you go on about your day, well, don't forget to hit somebody with some kindness. It's very important. And we'll see you next time.